Hello children, good evening. Shreya? Shreya? Shreya, I can see you logged in with 2 devices. Shreya?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I see you logged in with 2 devices.
No, ma'am, only one.
No, I have 2 Shreya here. Shreya A. With the same name, I have 2 devices here. Okay, one of them just logged out. Okay. Children, today is the first day for mathematics. Today we are going to start mathematics class. Okay. I had told you people I'll be teaching both physics as well as mathematics, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yeah. So now we are going to start the mathematics class and it's for 2 hours. So what I'll do is whenever you want a break, you have to let me know. We'll take a break for 10 to 15 minutes and then we'll again continue today. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
I don't think so. Every day it will be like this. We will have it only for today like this because almost since a week you're getting only 1 class. So they have given 2 classes. And what about the other subjects? Have they started other subjects for you here or you have opted only for maths and science?
I'm only maths and science.
Okay. Just a minute. I was just doing one. Okay, I had told you few things to be done yesterday. Did you people do that?
Yes.
What was it?
To go through real numbers.
Yes. Did you people go through the real numbers?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so today we will learn about real numbers and then we will solve few exercise questions also. Okay.
Ma'am, did you check the deleted part?
Not yet. Can you tell me which is the one?
It's Euclid's division lemma.
Euclid's division algorithm is not there?
I'm not sure about algorithm, but lemma is in there.
Lemma is nothing but algorithm. Okay. When you say lemma, it means it is um, what you can say. It's a proven statement.
True statement. Yeah.
Yeah, proved statement. Okay, fine. So today we will do the algorithm. So the first, what is that? First exercise is based on the division algorithm. Okay. Zero less than or equal to uh,
Ma'am, I think she's talking about the fundamental theorem of arithmetic, the multiplication one.
okay. We'll look into that later. Today, what we are going to study, let us go to that. Okay. Yes. Yeah. So today is your first day. Now, in mathematics, I'm going to teach everything, including construction. So construction I'll try to get, because since it is online class, I'll not be able to teach you how to do the construction with all the equipments with in my hand. Okay. So what I will do is I will try to get a GIF video, and there step by step the construction will be shown to you. Fine. The geometrical constructions will be, I'll be teaching the geometrical constructions in that way, and I can't use the board also here. Okay. And all the other things we will discuss. What all I can put in a PPT, I'll put in the PPT. Whichever we cannot put it in the PPT, we will have a discussion. We will write, and I'll write and show you. On I can just take one empty slide and I'll write and show it to you. Okay. The numericals I will just solve it on the board, solve it on the PPT. Fine.
Yes.
Okay. So now, before we start with what is real number, in 9th standard we have studied different types of numbers, correct? So let us study the different types of numbers first. After studying the different types of numbers, then we will go to real numbers. Okay. The screen is visible to you?
Yes.
Fine. So the chapter name is real numbers. So first we are going to study about the types of numbers. The first type of number what we studied was natural numbers, correct? So what are these natural numbers? So natural numbers are nothing but it starts from 1, 2, 3, it goes on till infinity, right? These are positive numbers, correct? And they start from 1. So which is the smallest natural number. So we can say the counting numbers. We can also call these natural numbers as counting numbers. So counting numbers from 1, 2, 3 till infinity, they are called what? Natural numbers. Okay. And they are denoted by the letter N. This we have studied in our 9th standard, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. And which is the smallest natural number? So you can represent natural numbers like this. Oh, I took a blue pen again. Okay, let me change the color of the pen. Let me take black. Yeah. So these are natural numbers. 1 minute, hold on. Yes. Yeah. Are you getting any disturbance?
No, ma'am.
No, right? Okay, fine. Yeah. So natural numbers can be represented like this, and we denote it with capital letter N. And which is the smallest natural number? 1 is the smallest natural number. And okay, what happened? 0 is not a natural number. Now, what will happen if I add a 0 to this? If I add a 0 to this will be called whole number. Okay, if I just add 0 to it, it will become whole number, and it is denoted by the letter W. Capital letters again. Then, so we can represent it. So it starts from 0, 1, 2, 3. So all the positive numbers only we have to write. Okay. So it starts from 0 to plus infinity, we can say. So W will start from 0 to plus infinity. Now, to the same, this first what we did, we had natural numbers. So it starts from 1, 2, 3 up to infinity. To this, what we did, we added 0, it became whole number, correct? Then after this, now what we will do, we will just add negative numbers. So positive numbers, when you say, they are greater than 0, right?
Yes.
Now negative numbers means the numbers which are less than 0. Okay, now what we are doing is we are taking the numbers which are less than 0. Hold on 1 minute. Fine. So negative numbers, so we can write it like this, that is from minus infinity, it goes on like this. So -2, -1, then comes 0, then comes 1, 2, 3 up to infinity, correct? So what are these numbers called? What are they called?
Integer.
Integers.
Yes, they are called integers. So integers have both negative numbers as well as positive numbers. So we can say, and integers are represented by the letter Z. So it starts from minus infinity to plus infinity. Okay. Numbers from minus infinity to plus infinity. So here 0 is also included. So what we did, first we took natural numbers, to that we added 0. Now to the same thing we are adding negative numbers also, correct? Next, after this, here again, in all the three what we studied till now, we didn't have fractions, right? Now what will happen if you add fractions also? What are they called if you add fractions? What are they called if you add fractions to them? Hmm? These are integers, so we should usually write it as Z, not I.
Rational numbers.
Yes, if you add fractions, they are called rational numbers. So the numbers which can be written in the form of P by Q, where Q is not a 0. Do you have any disturbance now? 1 minute. Yes. So now we got to know what are rational numbers, correct? So rational numbers are numbers which are in the form of p by q, where q is not a zero. What will happen if q is equal to 0? Hmm? Why everyone's video is off today? Should I keep telling you people? Keep your videos on, keep your videos on. Srijan, Daksha, I cannot ask. She has some health issues. Shreya will never turn it on. Harshit turned it on now. What about you, Shreya? Hmm, good. I don't want to teach all these cartoon characters what you will have in your profile picture, whatever. Do I have to teach the cartoon characters or should I teach you people? What's written? What is that cartoon character you have in your profile picture?
It's just an NFT.
Okay. Fine. So now, yeah, I have a question. What was the question I asked? What will happen if q is equal to 0? If I just
And
write,
it's undefined.
yes, it is undefined. This undefined thing, what you have, that also has meaning when you go to your higher classes. Okay, there we will use that. This undefined means nothing but infinity. So we will use this infinity also. How bad we are. We are not leaving infinity also there. They're telling infinity means we don't know. Then also we are taking that. We want that number. Maths and physics people are always like that. If they say anything is not there, we will say we want that. We will find out something from that. Okay, fine. Now, the numbers which cannot be written in the form of p by q, then what are they called?
Irrational numbers.
They are called irrational numbers. Correct. There is this lighting arrangement in my there's no proper lighting arrangement in my room. They are called irrational numbers. Now, for example, root 2, root 5, root 7, root 3, all these things, they are irrational numbers which we cannot represent in the form of p by q. Correct? Yes. Now, I have a question for you. See here. Can anybody read the question for me? Go ahead, anyone.
Can I read?
You read, can you read the question?
Ma'am, I'll read.
Yeah.
The teacher asked 400 boys and 120 girls to arrange themselves in such a way that boys and girls have an equal number of rows but minimum number of columns. In how many columns can they be arranged?
Yes. So there are 400 boys and 120 girls, and they have to be arranged in equal number of rows and columns. I mean, equal number of columns, right? Where it should be maximum value and number of rows should be less. Is that the one they have asked? No, minimum rows and maximum columns are. Rows should be less, equal number of rows which are minimum, and one second, equal number of rows but minimum number of columns. Okay, number of columns should be less, therefore what will happen to the number of rows? It should be more, correct? Now let us understand how to solve this question by taking smaller numbers. Let us take 12 boys and 8 girls. Okay, we have 12 boys and 8 girls. They have to be arranged in equal number of rows and rows. Okay, the same condition is same, but the number of boys and girls we have reduced. So now if I take both of them in 6 columns or 6 rows, can you tell me how much will that be? Anyone? Because you people told that you have already studied real numbers in school.
Can you repeat the question?
The condition is same. Here we are taking 12 boys and 8 girls, but same condition. There are 12 boys and 8 girls. They have to be arranged in equal number of rows, but minimum column should be there. Minimum columns means maximum number of rows, correct? Okay, okay, let us do it this way. So now let us take the number of boys and girls in 2 rows each, because equal number of rows are there. So let us arrange them in 2 rows. So these are 2 rows, correct? Then how many columns should I arrange the boys in? There are 12 boys, 2 in 1 row. So how many columns will be there?
6.
6 columns, correct. So 1 column, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So it will become 6 columns, correct? In the same way, what about the girls? Again, girls also have to be in 2 rows. And how many columns will come for girls?
4.
2 girls in 1 row. There are 8 girls. How many columns?
4.
4 columns. Right? Okay. So now the condition is minimum column. We have satisfied one condition, that is equal number of rows. Yes, we have taken equal number of rows, that is 2 rows for both of them. But the another condition was minimum column. Column is more here. We have taken more number of columns, correct? Yes or no? Now what do we do then? This cannot be taken. So 2 rows and 6 column and 4 column, we cannot use this. 2 rows is not possible. Then we have to
4
increase the
rows.
number of rows, decrease the number of columns. If you take 3 rows, can we arrange 12 boys in 3 rows? Okay, let us see. We are taking 3 rows. 3 rows means 1, 2, 3 rows. Okay. Now, how many columns should we take? 12 boys are there. 3 rows, 3 in one row. Here
And
comes
4.
1, 2. Okay, I have to take one more here. 1, 2, 3 columns. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes. So how many columns did we take? 4
4.
columns. Correct? This is for boys. Now, if you take girls also in 3 rows, what will happen? There are 8 girls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and only 2 will be remaining. This will be empty. Correct? The third row will become empty. Right? So this cannot be used because they are telling us they have to be equally spaced. So this also we cannot use. 3 rows is also not possible. 2 rows is also not possible. So let us increase the number of rows to 4. Okay. I'll just erase all these things. So how many boys we have? 12 boys. And how many girls? 8 girls. Correct? Number of rows what we will take is 4 rows. So now I have to take 4 rows. 1 row, 2, 3, and 4. Right? So here 1, 2, 3, 4. Next 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So in 3 rows, 3 columns, we finished 12 boys. Correct? Understood this? 4 rows, 3 columns, we can arrange 12 boys. Now let us see for 8 girls. So if I'm taking 4 rows, then 4 rows are there. How many columns should I take? Only 2 columns are sufficient. So 1, 2, 3, 4 girls here, 5, 6, 7, 8 girls here. Correct? So how many columns we took now? Oh, not 12 columns. Sorry, I wrote wrong here. How many columns? Here 3 columns, and here we took 2 columns. Correct? Right? So now both the conditions are satisfied. Minimum column and equal number of rows. Right? Now by doing this, what we did is we wrote that 4 is HCF of 12 and 8. Can you find the HCF of 12 and 8 in the method which you know? Not with the Euclid's algorithm. Without Euclid's algorithm, I want you to find the HCF of 12 and 8, which you have studied in your primary class. You know to find HCF, right? How do you
Yes,
find
ma'am.
HCF? Which method?
Prime factor.
Prime factorization method. Okay, fine. By doing prime factorization, how do we do it? Using prime factorization, now we have 12 and 8. So prime factorization, if you have to do, what do you do? Tell me.
Ma'am, we take the common factor.
Common factor. Okay. How to find HCF? You have studied this already in your lower classes. Harshit, where are you today? In physics class, you'll be talking so
Yes,
much.
ma'am.
Where did you go today?
Yes, ma'am.
Maths is your favorite subject,
No.
so you're not talking.
Man, yes, I will. Yes, ma'am. HCF you have to find.
Yeah, how do you find? Daksha?
Yes, ma'am. It's supposed to be the common factor. Like if you take by 2, it will be 6 and 4.
Mm-hmm. Which are the methods you have studied to find HCF? Okay, let us
Long
do prime
division.
factorization method. Fine, we'll do prime. I'll teach you first prime factorization method, then we will go for Euclid's algorithm. Okay. I don't know. Srijan is into something. He's doing something. What are you
I
doing,
was
Srijan?
checking my book.
You're checking your.
A book.
Okay. Why am I doing so much things? Okay. So we have to find HCF of 12 and 8 using prime factorization method. So for prime factorization method, we will take 12 first. Prime number. So 2, it is an even number. So we divide it by 2. Correct? How much are? 6. Next again by 2. So this will be 3. Next by 3, 1. Correct? So what are the factors we got? 2, 2, 3. This is for 12. Next, in the same way for 8, can you tell me the factors directly? Okay, let us do it.
2, 2, and 2.
2, sorry, this is 4. Now 2, 2. So it is 2, 2, 2, right? Now what we have to do after this? We have to find the highest common factor. So we have these two are the common factors, correct? So which is the highest common factor now? 2 into 2, that is 4. 4 is your HCF. This is the
Ma'am,
method
can't we
we
take 12 and 18 together, like 12,8, and then do it together?
can do that way or this way. Both are same. One and the same again.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. For LCM, that method is more easier. For HCF, we do it separately always because we have to take a common factor here. There it is common multiple. We have to find the factors here. Okay. Fine. Now we got to know that HCF of 12 and 8 is 4. Now in the method what we used before, there also we got 4 only, 4 rows, maximum rows was 4 we got, correct? So to find the HCF, so why are we, you might have asked a question to yourself or sometimes, why at all we have to study this HCF and LCM? Where do we use it in real life? This question, what we have here, this is a real-time application, correct? This is just small number of boys are 12 and 4. Here in this question, we have 400 boys and 120 girls. Where do we use this type of questions is, where do we come across this question? Your seating arrangement in your examination. You will go to the exam center. Now you are in a school, you will have less number of students. Okay. But then when you go to write your public exams or some competitive exams and all, thousands of students appear into that, correct? There this type of questions will appear to the invigilator or the person who is doing that seating arrangement. These many girls we have, these many boys we have, how do we make them arranged? We have to put equal number of rows, we have to place them in equal number of rows. So how do we arrange them? So this is how we will do. We have to take HCF and we can find how many rows and how many columns are required. Okay, now let us solve the question what is there here for us. We will use Euclid's algorithm now for this. Okay, first let us understand how do we use it, then I will give you the general formula for that. Okay, now we have 400 boys and 120 girls. So what we will do is, we will just simply divide 400 by 120. Okay, we will divide 400 by 120. Now, can you tell me 12 table? You should know 12 table now. 12 threes are, 12 ones are 12, 12 twos are
24.
24. 3 times 12 will be
36.
36. So 120 into 3 will be 360. So we will take 3. So this is 360. So if you subtract, how much you get? 400 minus 360. Shreya, tell the
40.
answer. Yes, Daksha, you said something?
Yes, ma'am, I told 40.
Yes, it is 40. Correct. Now, so we can say that 400 is equal to 120 into 3 plus 40. Correct? 120 into 3 will be 360. 360 plus 40 will be 400. So we can write 400 is equal to 120 into 3 plus 40. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Now this 40 is the remainder. What is 3? 3 is the quotient. Correct? And what is 120?
Device.
Divisor or dividend?
Device.
Divisor. Okay. And 400 is the
Dividend.
dividend. Correct. Now, remainder is not 0. So what we will do? We will again divide this. So we will divide the 120 here. Let us see what we will do, what we will get. Now again, 4, how much are 12? Yes,
Three is
correct. 4 threes are
3.
12. So 40 into 3 will be 120. So you get the remainder 0. Now again we can write 120 is equal to 40 into 3 plus 0. Correct? This is what is called Euclid's algorithm. And this is Euclid's division algorithm, we say. This method is called Euclid's division algorithm. Now here, the remainder what you get before you get a 0 remainder. Which is that remainder before you get 0 remainder?
40.
It was
40.
40. So that will be the HCF of 400 and 120 is equal to 40. Now, the question is not solved. The question here is, how do we arrange 400 and 120 students in equal rows with minimum column? So we have to find how many columns should be there. So for that, we will just do 400 by 40. So that is equal to 10. And 120 by 40, that will be equal to how much?
3.
3.
3. So 10 columns, I mean 40 rows. 40 rows should be there for both boys and girls. And boys will have 10 columns and girls will have 3 columns. Understood? Understood? Now let us
Yes, ma'am.
see what is the general equation for Euclid's algorithm. So the general equation or Euclid's division algorithm, if you see, we can generalize it like this. If any two positive integers a and b, so now we have two positive integers a and b, there exists unique integers q and r, where a is equal to b into q plus r and 0 less than or equal to r less than b. This is the general equation for Euclid's division algorithm. Now, any number given to you, if you have to find the HCF, then the bigger number is taken as a and the bigger number will be taken as a and the smaller number is taken as b. Okay, understood? Now in your exercise, you have your textbooks with you, everyone?
Yes.
Yes,
Now
ma'am.
handy, keep it handy, children. Okay, go to the first exercise in this chapter. Yes, in the first exercise, you have the question. Use Euclid's division algorithm to find HCF of. Three questions are there, right? What is the first one? The first one is 135 and 225. So you have to find HCF of 135 and 225. We will use the same division algorithm like this. This method we will use. Okay. Now here, let us write what is A. I told you, you have to take the greater number as A and smaller number is to be taken as B. The two positive integers A and B are two positive integers. So A value should be 225 and B value is 135. Okay. Next, there exists unique integers Q and R. So let us find what is Q and R. Okay. So to find Q and R, what we have to do? We will divide which number by which number?
220, 225, like,
225 divided by 135, correct? So
yeah,
225
bigger
divided.
number.
Huh?
I was saying the bigger number will
Oh,
take.
correct. Sorry, I did a mistake here. Hold on. B should be the greater number, not A. So this should be B and this should be A. Now it's correct. No. Why am I getting confused like this? Hold on. First question is 135 and 225. So A value is 225, B value is 135. Correct. Now what we will do is 225 divided by 135 we will do. Now you
We'll
have to tell me.
multiply by 1
Multiply by 1 or 2. Why not 2?
because it's greater.
It will
It'll
be
become
greater.
greater than 225.
Is it greater? Okay, so let
Yes,
us
it's
multiply
gonna be
it by
greater than
1.
2 to the
So 1s are 135. So if you subtract, how much you get?
90.
90. So what is the value of R and Q? Q is 1 and R value is 90. So if you write in the form of an equation, how do you write? 225 will be equal to
135 into 1 plus
135
90.
into 1 plus 90. Correct? Now 90 is not equal to 0. So again we have to continue the division. So here what do we write? 135. Now again 1s are 90. 2s are
Yes. It will be greater than
180.
135. So 180, yeah.
So it will be now 45.
45.
Correct. So now again, what is the value of A? A is 135. What is B? B is 90. And Q. Q value is 1. And R value is 45. So if you write in the form of equation, we write 135 is equal to 90 into 1 plus 45. Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Now again, 45 is not a zero number. Therefore, we will do the division again. So 45 will come here. And here, what do we write? 90. So now,
We'll
always children,
multiply by 2.
remember one thing. You have to make the remainder 0 in this step. Okay, try to make it 0 in this step. The remainder should become 0 now. Okay. So now 2 times 45 will be 90. So if you subtract, you get the remainder 0. So now the remainder before you get 0 remainder. What is that? Huh? 45, correct? So HCF of 135 and 225 will be equal to how much? 45. This is your answer. Understood how to solve this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, what is the second question? Will you be able to solve the second question and the third one now? I want you to solve it now.
Finished, ma'am.
1 minute. The second question is the second one is 196 and 38220, and the third question is 867 and 25. So for this, what is the HCF? For this, what is the HCF? You have to tell me.
Ma'am, for the second one, HCF will be 196.
The second one HCF is how much?
196.
196, is it?
Yes.
Okay, correct. And for the third one?
$51.
Right, 51. The second one, it is 196, and for this, it is 51. Okay. Done? Everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Next heading is show that any positive odd integer is of the form. What is that? I have an e-textbook, children. I don't have a physical textbook. Can you tell me what is that? In the form?
Show that 6q plus 1 or 6q plus 3 or 6q plus 5, where q is some integer.
6q plus 1, or it should be 6q plus 3, or it should be 6q plus 5, where q is some integer. Now here, what does the statement say? Euclid's algorithm. It says a and b are two positive integers, correct? Here they have given the value of b to us. What is the value of b? So how do we write the general equation? We write the general equation a is equal to b into q plus 1, plus r, correct? Now the question asked is show that any positive odd integer is in the form of this. Right? So now let us compare everything. So we will write the first one, a is equal to 6q plus 1. In the general form we have written. So now according to this, what is the b value for all of them? B is equal to 6 and r is changing, correct? Now look at the value of r. R, can we say 0 less than or equal to r less than 6? R is greater than 0 but less than 6, correct? R is 1, 3 and 5. So it is greater than 0 and less than 6.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Now, where did my textbook go? Find the textbook again. Ayyo. Got it. Next, what we have to do now after this?
We have to find the r's value.
Now, can you tell me what is the R value? How do we find it? It is greater than 0 but less than 6. How do we find that?
6.
So now let us consider first r is equal to 0. Okay. So now what is the value of r? R it will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only till 5. Yes. Now what will happen if r is equal to 0? So a value will be equal to 6q. Correct? Yes or no? If r is equal
Yes,
to
ma'am.
0, then a value will be equal to 6q. Next, what will happen if r is equal to 1? Then it will be, I can write it like this, or 6q plus 1, or 6q plus 2, or it will be 6q plus 3, or it will be 6q plus 4, or it is 6q plus 5. Right? Now, how do we find the value of r? Did you people really study this in your school? Now, you people have to teach me this. I don't know. This is already done in school, right? Yes or no? Children, this is already done in school.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Then tell.
No, ma'am. If R is 1, then it'll be 6q plus 1, then 2, then 3, 4, 5 till 5. If it's 2, it'll be 2 and 4 for even, like it'll go with even numbers where q is some integer. If a is equal to 6q plus 6 or 6q plus 2 and 6q plus 4, then it's divisible by 2. And if the integer is odd or even, if it's odd, it will be a equal to 6 plus 1, 6q plus 1, 6q plus 3, and 6q plus 5. Am I right?
Didn't get it. So now we have this. Now, if r is equal to 0, when r is equal to 0, and when r is equal to 2, and when r is equal to 4, what we get? A value will be equal to 6q, or it will be equal to 6q plus 2, or it will be equal to 6q plus 4. So all these are even numbers, correct? Okay. Now the question asked is we have to find the odd number. So which will be the odd number? So for odd
1, 3.
number, you have these three values. That is when r is equal to 1, 3 and 5, a value will be equal to odd number, right? Yes or no? Where q value can be anything.
Yes.
Q value can be any integer, but if r value is 1, 3 and 5, then a value will be odd number. Understood? Understood this? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Now next, what is the next heading in your textbook? Yes, an army. What is that? I cannot read it here. My mobile has some issue. Can anybody read the question for me? Third one. I'll go to the next slide. Question number 3. I'll do one thing, children. I'll leave 20 minutes early. 8:10 or 8:15, I will wind up the class. Is that okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, tell me.
Ma'am, the third question is an army contingent of 616 members
Hmm.
is to march behind an army band of 32 members in a parade. The two groups are to march in the same number of columns. What is the maximum number of columns in which they can march?
Yes. So it's now the same type of question what I had asked. Number of boys and girls I had taken, correct? I had taken 400 girls and 120 boys. Here you have 616. Two numbers are there. 616 and the other number is 32. What you have to do? You just have to find HCF of both of them. So first find HCF. Using algorithm only. Euclid's algorithm, find the HCF. So now how do we find the HCF using Euclid's algorithm? So we will do 616 divided by 32, correct? How much are? Ones are
19.
Yeah,
19.
ma'am, it's going to be 19.
19s are how much?
I think it will be 608.
No. Ones are 32. Okay. So when you subtract, how much you get? 296, right? Now this 296 is again greater than 32. So we have to divide again by 32 only. Okay. So now nines are how much you will get? 32 into 9. 32 into 9. 9 twos are 18. 1
278.
carry 8 and 2.
No. Yeah. 220.
288 we get, right? Now subtract this, how much you get? 296 minus 288.
8.
8. Okay. So now 8 is less than 32. Now we cannot divide. So this is the reminder. Got it? So now if you write the algorithm, how do we write? A is equal to B into Q plus R. Now what is A? A is 616, which is equal to 32 into 19 plus R. R is 8. Now 8 is not a 0. So again we have to divide from 8. 32 should be divided from 8.
4.
So yes, 4s are 32. So you get the remainder 0. So now what is the HCF? HCF of 616 and 32 is 8 is the HCF. Okay, now we got the HCF as 8. Now the question is, so what I'll do is from the next class, these questions I will try to type it in the PPT and keep. Okay. Question will be written.
Ma'am, the maximum columns will be 8.
Yes, they are asking you number of columns and rows. Right. Now, what is the condition for columns? The two groups are to march in the same number of columns. What is the maximum number of columns in which they can march? So we have to find the maximum number of columns in which they can march. Correct? Therefore, now the maximum number of columns in which they can march will be how much? It will be 8 columns. The HCF is giving us the columns, number of columns. Understood? HCF will always give the number of columns to us. So it will be 8 columns. Got it? Are you done with this?
Yes, ma'am.
Shall we go to the next question? So now, who said, Daksha, was that you who said lemma is deleted?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, can you tell
Ma'am,
me the
only the
website?
only the fundamental theorem of arithmetic is coming. And the first question in exercise 1.1 is coming.
1 minute. Can you give me the portal where you checked it?
And actually, they have uploaded many YouTube videos also, and it's there in the CBSE website.
Yeah, can you tell me the website at least so that I can check?
Ma'am, you can type CBSE official website on Google. I think you'll find it.
Let me see. Official website class 10.
And there'll be like a syllabus section over there. You can just click and check.
Checking. Why do they do this in the beginning of the year only? Not able to find the syllabus here. Did I go to the wrong website? Main website. Lord. No, dear, I'm not able to find it.
Ma'am, I found it. Can I send the screenshot or something?
Sure, sure. Send me the screenshot in the chat. I'll just enable the chat. Hold on.
Ma'am, actually, I opened it on my phone.
How will you send it to me then? Can you show it on screen at least?
I don't think it'll be visible. Ma'am, can you share your number? I'll just share it on WhatsApp.
Yeah, make a note of the number otherwise. Yeah. Did you send?
I'm not able to send actually. 1 second. I just saved your number, but
Okay, okay.
Ma'am, I have shared the link, ma'am.
Where? Oh, okay, let me see here only better if it is.
It is on the 6th page.
Okay. Fundamental theorem of arithmetic. Statements after reviewing work done earlier and after illustrating and motivating through examples, proofs, and let me go through the textbook with that. Okay, 1.3 is not there. In the textbook, 1.3 is removed. Correct. Just make a note, children. In the textbook, you can go to page number. Okay, this is an e-textbook. I cannot tell you the page number. Page
ma'am,
number
are you
7.
sure it's of 2022 and 2023? Because this was deleted last year.
This one?
The 1.3 was deleted last year, like not our batch, the previous batch.
It's the same thing here. Fundamental theorem of arithmetic is also 1.3 only. That's what I'm asking. So early they don't delete it. They'll delete only by the end of the year. That's the
Ma'am,
reason
but
I'm asking.
many people had uploaded YouTube videos also, like the deleted portions for this year.
They will do it, dear. We can't believe them.
Ma'am,
But
but on the
ma'am, our
website it is
school
given.
hasn't tell him.
Is it given for 2023, 22 and 23 for the year?
Yes, ma'am, it's given 2022 to 2023.
Wait, well, I didn't see the heading there. 22 to 23. Question paper design and then probably they might have removed it. '22, '23. Correct. Okay, so we'll not do that. That is 1.3 is deleted, children. Okay, in your textbook, just make a note. It is 1.3 from this chapter. From the next chapter, let me tell you. Hold on. Make a note in your textbook. So whenever I am teaching, just let me know. Fine. Next chapter, polynomials. Yeah, in polynomials, zeros of polynomials. Where is that? Okay, zeros of polynomials, relationship between zeros and coefficients of quadratic polynomials. That is 2.2. I don't think so. Full 2.2 is removed. Yes. So Harshit is telling teachers have not. Okay, we'll do one thing. We'll not take this deleted portions. Okay, we will not consider this deleted portions for now. We will. I'll teach you everything. Once we get a confirmation from school, we will do it. We will like if I've taught already, fine. It's better to read more than less. Correct? What say, children?
Yes, ma'am.
It's better we will study more. Let us just solve the questions. All the chapter, I mean, let us just solve all the questions for now. Let's see the deleted part later. We will not just crack our head for that now. Okay.
Okay.
Because later when your exams are there, you should not be in trouble. Where is the textbook gone? Questions. This is now we have to solve question number 4. Question number 3 is done. Question number 4. So what is the question 4 there? Use Euclid's division. Let me try to write it. Question 4. Use Euclid's division lemma to show that the square of any positive integer is either of the form 3m or 3m plus 1 for some integer m. Okay. So here what we will do, let us consider the positive integer to be a. So let a be the positive integer. Okay. And let q be the quotient. And what will be our remainder? Okay. R is the remainder. Now, dividing a by 3 using Euclid's division lemma, then we will write. So we will say we are dividing a by 3. So what we can write? A will be equal to 3 into q plus r. That is how we write the equation, right? What is the general equation? A is equal to b into q plus r. Correct? Where we will
Yes,
write,
ma'am.
how do we get this? By dividing a by b. Sorry, a by b. If you do, you will get q here and you will get r here, right? Correct. So the same thing we are writing here. Got it? Now let us put r is equal to 0, 1 and then 2. So now first value for r is equal to 0, what will be the value of a? A will become 3q. Now the question says, if you square this, what will happen? Now a square will be equal to 3 square into q square. So a square will be equal to 3 into 3 square. Correct? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes,
Huh?
ma'am.
So we can write this as 3 into m, where what is m? M is q square. Okay? Understood this? Where what is m? M is equal to q square. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Now, in the same way, if r is equal to 1, if r is equal to 1, now what happens now? R is equal to 1 we are taking, then what will be the value of a? A will be 3q plus 1. Now we have to square on both sides, so a square will be 3q plus 1 whole square. So which identity? A plus b whole square. A plus b whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. So a square. So here it will be a square. Now 3q square. So 3q square means 9q square plus 2 into 3q into 1 plus 1 square. Correct? So this will become 9q square plus 6q plus 1. That will be what? A square value. So again, this can be written as 3 into, if I take 3 common here, I can write it as 3 into 3q square plus 2q plus 1. So this is what? M.
I'm only 2. It's only 3q square plus 2.
Where did q go? Where did q go? I'm only taking 3 as common. In these two, I'm taking 3 as common. So q remains there only. Correct? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
So now again, we can write this as 3m plus 1, where what is m? M is equal to 3q square plus 2q. Got it? Now the third case, r should be equal to 2. If r is equal to 2, can you tell me what will be the answer? If r is equal to 2, a will be 3q plus 2. So a square will be, I'll directly write
Yes,
9q
ma'am.
square plus 12q plus 4. So this will be equal to 9q square plus 12q plus 3 plus 1. I'm writing it as. Now in these three, I will take 3 common. So 3q square, okay, plus 4q plus 1 plus 1. So this will be 3m plus 1, where what is m? M is 3q square plus 4q plus 1. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
So we can say that. So write the final answer as, ouch. The square of any positive integer is always in the form of 3m or 3m plus 1. Okay? The square of any positive integer is always in the form of 3m or 3m plus 1. Understood this? Understood this, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone? Yes. Next. So now the next question is also similar. So use Euclid's division lemma to show that the cube of any positive integer is either in the form of 9m or 9m plus 1 or 9m plus 8. So in the same way, will you solve it?
Yes, ma'am, we'll do it.
Yes, solve it now. So A is equal to BQ plus 1. So we have to take the value of R is equal to 0 first. So A value will be equal to 9Q. Correct? Because B value is given to us. B is equal to 9. This is given to us. Now what we have to do? Cube them. So A cube will be equal to 9 cube is how much? How much is 9 cube? Array, how much is 9 cube?
And 729.
7?
29.
729.
729. Eh? Hmm. $729Q. Now, how do we write this? This can be written as 9
9Q.
into 3Q. Correct? Not 9. 81 into 3.
Ma'am, it is 729 cube
Sorry.
cube.
Sorry. Yeah. Q cube. Correct? Now is it correct? Yes. Now how do we write this? In the form of 9m I have to write. How do I represent it in the form of 9m?
9 into
Hmm.
81.
9 into 81 Q cube.
Cube.
So I can write it as 9m, where what is m value? M is 81 Q cube. Now in the same way, next we will take R is equal to what value they have given? 1. Correct? So if you do R is equal to 1, then A value will be equal to 9Q plus 1. So A cube is equal to 9Q plus 1 whole cube. So A plus B whole cube. What is the formula?
A cube plus 2ab plus b. A,
Huh?
A cube plus b cube plus 3ab into a plus b.
Ah. So apply in the formula and find the value of m. You have to tell me the value of m now. Harshit. Harshit.
Yes, ma'am, just give me a second.
Yeah, what is the value of m? Tell children what is the value of m?
Ma'am, m value is 81 q cube plus 27 q
Q
cube
plus
plus 27 q square
mm-hmm,
plus 3q.
3Q. Okay, correct. Next, for the next one, you have to take R is equal to 2. So A will be equal to 9Q plus how much?
9q plus 2.
Hmm.
Ma'am,
Mm-hmm.
ma'am, for the fifth one, the R where we take as one, I didn't get that one, ma'am. Can you,
Sorry, I didn't get you. Can you speak loudly?
ma'am? Ma'am, the fifth part, like the R is equal to one, where we have to show M's value. I didn't get that. Can you?
You didn't get this.
Yeah, ma'am.
Tell me.
I didn't get it, ma'am. I didn't get it. Can you help me?
You didn't get this.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, A cube is equal to now 9 cube. How much is 9 cube? 729 Q cube plus. Now, can you tell me first A plus B whole cube formula?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me the formula.
A cube plus B cube plus 3AB and then in bracket A plus B.
Correct. Now apply this formula here for this. A cube is 9 cube. 9 cube will be 9 cube. Okay, so that will be 729 Q cube. Correct. Plus B is 1. So 1 cube plus 3 into what is the value of A? 9 cube into B is 1 into now A is again 9 cube plus 1. Okay. Got this?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Ha. Now in 729 Q cube, I'm just rearranging. Just see. 3 into 9 is 27. Okay. 27 into 9 again. How much again we will get? 729. So 729 Q square. Right?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Yes. Then plus this whole thing has to be multiplied with 1 also. So this will become 27 Q. Correct? And this 1 is left out. I'm just writing that one as it is. Got it?
Oh, okay, ma'am.
Now in these three, take 9 common. If you take 9 common, you will be left out with 81. Sorry, this should be cube, not square. Q cube plus 27. Here, did I do something wrong? 27 into 9. How much is 27 into 9? I did something wrong here. Sorry, the calculation I did wrong. How much is 27 into 9, children?
243.
Okay, so we'll keep it this way otherwise. 9 into 27, so that we can take out 9 common, so 27 is left out. Correct? Plus 3Q plus 1. So now this is in the form of 9M plus 1. Got it? Where what is the value of m?
Okay, ma'am. I got
Understood
it.
this? Yeah. In the same way, can you solve this one? For q, r is equal to 2.
And for that, m value is
Mhm.
81 q cube.
Once again, can you repeat? M is equal to
81 q cube plus 54 q square plus 24.
27 q.
27.
27 q should be there.
Yes, yes.
Correct. Now, did you get this? I think it was Harshit who asked me this doubt here. You didn't
Yes,
get it.
ma'am. I got it, ma'am.
You got the second one? I mean, the last one?
Yes.
Ah,
Yes, ma'am. I got it.
that's it. Okay. Okay, then. So we have completed the first exercise. For the second exercise, I will do one thing. I will type all the questions and keep it ready so that it will become easy for us to understand. Okay, then we'll wind up the class here for today. Okay. Okay,
Okay,
children.
ma'am.
Yeah. Thank you,
Thank
everyone.
you.
Bye.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.